Welcome to the Carriker Chronicles, the People Show. Checking the pulse of Husker Nation, brought to you by Nebraska Spine Hospital. I guess this is my new temporary Carriker Chronicles studios until we get everything in order going forward in the next year. Reminder, this show is now brought to you by X Cancer. Check them out at xcancer.com. Ladies and gentlemen, it also feels weird because if this is my new studio, I should be doing a gut reaction somewhere. I always do gut reactions away from studios. I don't know, just kind of weird. Great start to a new year, though. All right, Nebraska finally lands a transfer portal quarterback. All right, veteran quarterback, former Texas quarterback, Casey Thompson is officially committed and will be transferring to the University of Nebraska. He's got 2 years of eligibility left. This is a guy who started games. This is a guy with 2 years left to play for the Huskers, but he's a veteran quarterback. He's got experience under his belt, which, other than Logan Smothers, one start, nobody in that quarterback room currently has. All right, a little bit more about Mr. Thompson. All right, he chose Nebraska over Auburn, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Indiana. He's 6'1", 200 pounds, and he will be enrolling in classes on January 18th here in Lincoln, so he can participate in winter conditioning. He can participate in spring ball. He can participate in that quarterback competition. He's never done anything for Nebraska, but I think if people had to pick, he'd probably be the odds-on favorite to start. That being said, it's a quarterback competition. Got to be earned. All right, he started 10 games at Texas last fall. He became the starter the third game of the season, passed for 2,113 yards, and a Big 12 best 24 TDs. All right, through the air and had 9 interceptions. He completed 63% of his passes. He ran the ball 55 times for 157 yards and 4 touchdowns as well. Now, got a little bit of toughness to this kid. He played the last half of the season with a sprained thumb on his throwing hand. Obviously, that's going to affect how you throw if you can't grip the ball. So he's got a certain amount, a level of toughness to him that I like. All right, his real first action, because he sat behind, he was the backup to Sam Ehlinger. His real first action was in the Alamo Bowl last year when Sam got beat up a little bit in that game. He came in versus Colorado in that Alamo Bowl, had 4 touchdowns, and led them to kind of a trouncing over Colorado in that bowl game. All right. Am I the old, because he's a former Texas quarterback. He's the son of a former Oklahoma quarterback. I mean, am I the only one that feels like we might be being kamikazed here? Obviously we're not. Why the hell not? At this point, let's take a former Texas guy, a former son of Oklahoma quarterback. Let's take Barry Switzer's son. I mean, what the heck? Why the heck not at this point? Let's just roll the dice and see what happens. All right, in all honesty, this is a great addition. First of all, we needed a transfer quarterback, okay, from the portal with experience. He's got that. And if you watch him, and I quickly threw on some tape, I had been lucky enough to be able to watch some of the games from last year anyways, that he had started. This is a guy with a good arm, good mechanics. He became a quarterback in 5th grade, and his dad's been working with him and his mechanics, okay? And he's been doing drills that college quarterbacks do. He's been doing them since 5th grade. And it shows in how he throws and some of the things that he does. All right, that most guys don't get taught till later on. He throws a pretty deep ball, okay? It looks pretty. I'll tell you that right now. He's a guy that I think is going to be a really good addition to this quarterback competition. From a physical standpoint, from a competition standpoint, I don't care who the starting quarterback is. I don't care if it's Casey, Logan, Harburg, somebody else. I mean, Nebraska could add another transfer quarterback. Former FSU quarterback Chuba Purdy will be visiting Nebraska January 14th. He's a young guy. He's got 4 years of eligibility left. Probably a little bit more of a developmental type player with potential. I don't care who it is. I do like that Casey, he's got us, and Sam McEwen talked about this, he's got a certain level of maturity and leadership. Okay, so I think he brings good things to the competition. Again, I don't care who wins that quarterback competition. Whoever earns it, he brings a good level of things into the locker room as well. Go Big Red Nose. Remember, go the Bugs.